Dash here with another video on how to do proper war attacks for Town Hall 5. Again, this will be a balloon and archer attack, as we've been doing all the way through Town Hall 5. This base, let's take a look at it. We're going to scout. This is a Town Hall 6. It has both of its wizard towers. This one has upgraded its clan castle to 20. Now we have an air sweeper to contend with, and they have neglected to upgrade their air defense. They still have a level 2, and their poor placement on this air defense leaves it on the very outside edge, which is really to our advantage. They do have 2 level 6 archer towers, and they have under upgraded this 1 level 3 archer tower. This will work out well for us. And so the big concern here is going to be this clan castle. We do see there's a couple of little pockets near these wizard towers. We could use these, but I just feel like if we were to use these pockets, what we're going to do is not be able to control our direction of travel. And we want to definitely attack our balloons from these back sides rather than from the inside of these bases. And for the clan castle, we want to draw them out. Normally, if it's a 20, you got to expect that there could be something like a dragon. If there's a dragon, we're going to be using a lot more of our archers, and we're going to waste a lot of them. In this war, I happened to scout their base before the war started, and I did see at one point they had 15 troops in, leaving 5 spaces free. I knew they didn't have a dragon unless they dumped and then refilled, which was really unlikely. So I did suspect that they had most likely a lot of archers, because they would be filling with 5 troops apiece. This is a level 3 clan. They can't do as many donates. So I did suspect that they had a lot of archers and barbarians, possibly, or minions in this clan castle. And so I came in prepared for that. Okay, so in this, let's see, we want to deal with the clan castle. That's always first. If we don't deal with that, we will absolutely lose. Next will always be the air defense. That's our second focus. And then attacking all the other structures while the air defense is being taken out. That's key to getting these attacks done with the balloons. We always want to cut the travel speed, or the travel time, if possible. So let's go ahead and start this replay. Okay, again, this build, I took 5 barbarians for drawing out troops, 40 archers for dealing with troops, and if necessary, or for cleanup, hopefully for cleanup, 18 balloons. That seems to be a magic number for this Town Hall 5 level attack. Again, we have our 3 level 6 balloons in a clan castle, and a level 2 lightning, which I'm hoping in this attack we can use on the clan castle troops, unless it's a Valkyrie, which we wouldn't waste a lightning on a Valkyrie, or a similar big troop that cannot attack air. So let's go ahead and start the replay. You can also see here that the time was about 2 minutes and 20 seconds from the start, and that shows that we were able to knock this base out relatively quickly. For a balloon attack, that's key. We definitely want to keep an eye on our time. So here we're just drawing out the troops with the barbarians, and we want to make sure we get all of them out. It looked like we got them all out because we got 3 minions at the end. The minions come out last, and once those stopped, that sure looked like the full 20 to me. I couldn't get a count because it's such a high number of troops. We do draw them over to here. To cluster them up. The key here with this type of ground troops, these level 1 troops, tier 1, we can just zap those with lightning, and we're able to once again there was a couple of minions in there, and they got taken out by the lightning somehow, and I'm not really sure why or how that's happening, unless these few little tiny archers that I had dropped actually took those out. But it sure looked like the lightning took them out to me. There were a couple of barbarians that hadn't made it over. We could have just left those barbarians and not worried about them. We could have dealt with those after, not wasted any extra troops. but we already had these archers out, and so they do take care of these barbarians for us, and that frees us up to start our main assault by dropping our level 6 clan castle balloons on the air defense. That will be our next focus. And they were kind enough to give us a little spot to spawn right next to the air defense. They obviously were not thinking when they designed this base. They didn't realize that you could spawn inside the wall like that. And that really works for us. Now we've got these archer towers that are firing at the balloons. And so we can go ahead and drop some extra balloons, our level 2s, to take out these archer towers. And we want to do this as the balloons move across. At this point, the sweeper started to fire at the balloons. We don't want to have that happening, so I did drop these balloons first. I should have dropped the balloons here and here first, so that the balloons in the middle would not be getting hit by both wizard towers. That was a mistake on my part, but it does work out. These balloons in the middle do take kind of a beating, but the wizard towers were able to be taken out by the extra balloons. And then the air sweeper, of course, can't damage the balloons, it just pushes them around, so we were able to take that out with no consequence. And we still have a few balloons left to reserve for this archer tower here. And what we want to do is, by circling out these defenses first, and it draws all the balloons to the center cannon, these balloons are closest to the biggest structures, the things that have the most hit points, the storages and the town hall. The archers that we have left now that have nothing that can hurt them can be placed throughout all these outlying buildings that are very weak. Our archers will make quick work of these, while our balloons can worry about the stuff in the center that's inside the wall. As you can see, we've got these going all around the outside. Our balloons have converged, there's no defenses left, and now it's just a matter of time, and we had plenty of it. We didn't lose very many balloons in this attack, so we're able to just clean it up. And we'll just speed this up for the rest of the attack. And that's really all there is to it. It all works out, focuses everything on the center, and uses our troops wisely. It always pays off to look at the base before you attack it and have a good plan. And doing your research, you're looking at their other opponent's base while it's in prep day to figure out what they're putting in their clan castles will help you to determine how you want to go about dealing with those troops, if you happen to see it, or if you happen to watch other attacks and they have kind of similar troops throughout all the clan castles in the attacks that you can see, you might be able to plan based on that and at least give you an idea about how to plan your attack. Thanks for watching.